I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Buy a house in town.
Good while I was staying in Coral. I don't think I would ever have forgotten him if I had seen him before. It does make a difference to have a horse, doesn't it? With Bruiser, I have travelled over big areas in Cyrodiil. We left Anvil and travelled all the way up to Coral. That is a nice place, don't you think so? In Coral I was hired by Rena and Rimaldus Brian to help them look after the dogs, Bailey and Cassoon. Especially Bailey is a sweetheart. If you feed him with meat, he will bow and thank you, and drawling all the time. Rena is spoiling them completely. Their food was better than ours. She could serve us sausage and potatoes, whereas the dogs, they got calf fillet with herb sauce and mushrooms. One day I couldn't resist any further. We had potato soup for supper, and the dogs were eating tornado. When snatched a slice of their food. That was, however, a mistake. The dog started to bark angrily, and Rena instantly appeared. I was still chewing. Guess what happened? I got fired for stealing dog food. Isn't that ridiculous? After Coral, we continued to Shadinall. We took the road over Ayleswell. From Ayleswell you get to the city. We continued to Shadinall. It's a pretty town, don't you think so? I worked for a little while at Newlands Lodge, but then I got restless. And then one day the letter from Melinda arrived, and I realized that I had to find a way to help her. Of course. Do you like having me as your companion? You don't sound as if you truly meant that. Of course. Tell me. Well, I do love strawberries. Or if you have a sweet cake. Or a sweet roll. Outdoors to go to. Maybe we could look around for a place where I could wander when I'm staying at home. I made a potion for you. I hope you like it.
Potion of health. Oh, that's weird.
Of course. I've always loved animals. In Solstheim I had a tame wolf, Hagbard. I got him already when he was a little puppy. You see, my father had been out hunting, and then he found both Hagbard and his mum in a trap hole. His mum was badly injured. Dad had to shoot, but little Hagbard was not injured at all. So he brought the puppy home with him. Oh, how I adored him. He was so tiny. I had to feed him with milk. But he grew fast, and as he got older he became, wherever I went, Hagbard was at my side. Then one day, when he was 7 years old, he disappeared. I searched the forest for him for many, many days. Finally I found him, dead. He had been shot with poisoned arrows. Oh, how I wish that I had found him earlier. Maybe I could have saved his life. I never had another dog. As I told you, I moved with my sister to Vivek, and that's hardly a place for pets. I like the idea. I surely wouldn't mind having a dog or some other pet.
The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult, he wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's septum, over 400 years ago, likely to still be alive, although you never know. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine prospects the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentary. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something. I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must... How exciting!
Is breaking.
Greet the new day.
Welcome, brother. The hour is late, but the Master still has need for willing hands. You may pass into the shrine. Harrow will take you to the Master for your initiation into the service of Lord Dagon. Do not tarry. The time of preparation is almost over. The time of cleansing is near.
Warden of the Shrine of Dagon. By following the path of dawn, hidden in the writings of the Master, Mainkar Cameron, you have earned a place among the chosen. You have arrived at an opportune time. You may have the honor to be initiated into the Order by the Master himself. As a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, everything you need will be provided for you from the Master's bounty. Give me your possessions, and put on this...
Ouch. We'll see.
Very good. Follow me. I will take you to the shrine.
So, what do you leave me with?